Have you ever gazed at an empty, sparkling clean glass jar and thought about filling it with your delicious homemade creations? It is such a rewarding way to reuse and reduce waste. But before you do, there is one super important step that can often feel a little mysterious. Getting it right is absolutely crucial for the safety of your food and for your peace of mind. To properly sterilize food jars for safe reuse, you generally need to expose them to high heat, which means reaching the boiling point of water to 112 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius for a sustained period. This is typically done through methods like a boiling water bath, which usually requires jars to be submerged for at least 10 minutes, ensuring any harmful microorganisms are eliminated before canning or preserving. The reason this specific temperature and duration are so important comes down to science and safety. We are not just cleaning the jars, we are making them truly safe for food storage by destroying tiny, invisible threats like bacteria, yeasts, and molds that can cause spoilage or even illness. Certain dangerous bacteria, such as Clostridium botulinum, which can cause botulism, are especially heat-resistant. Sustained boiling temperatures effectively neutralize these risks, particularly for high-acid foods. For low-acid foods, even higher temperatures achieved through pressure canning are often necessary. So how do you actually achieve this? The most common and reliable method for home sterilization involves a boiling water bath. First, wash your jars and lids thoroughly in hot, soapy water, then rinse them completely. Place the clean jars upright in a large pot or canner, ensuring they do not touch each other, then fill the pot with hot water until the jars are covered by at least 1 inch. Bring the water to a rolling boil and maintain that temperature for a minimum of 10 minutes. For an altitude above 1,000 feet, you will need to increase the processing time slightly. Once done, carefully remove the hot jars, keeping them warm until ready to fill. Another excellent method is using your oven, which provides a dry heat sterilization. After thoroughly washing and drying your jars, place them on a baking sheet in a cold oven. Set the temperature to 275 degrees Fahrenheit or 135 degrees Celsius, and once it reaches that temperature, keep the jars in the oven for at least 20 minutes. Always handle these hot jars with extreme care, using oven mitts or tongs, and remember to never place cold food into a hot jar or hot food into a cold jar, as this can cause thermal shock and crack the glass. Choosing the right sterilization method and temperature is key to transforming those everyday glass jars into safe, reliable containers for your homemade goodies. By understanding the science behind the heat and following simple steps, you can confidently upcycle your jars, extending their usefulness and keeping your pantry stocked with delicious and safe preserves. It is a small effort that yields big rewards for your health and your sustainable living efforts.